Hey guys, ADog811 here, and today I've got another Toy Story video because you guys love the Toy Story stuff. Sorry, I mean, my Toy Story videos are my best performing videos. Like, thank you all who are subscribed who are watching my Toy Story videos. You guys eat them up. Like, on my Toy Story videos, and like almost all of them, I'm able to get like at least 100 views per video. And some even get like 400 or 500, so that's pretty good, honestly. Like, I'm not making any money or whatnot, but it's pretty darn good. So today, I'm going to be talking about the vast growth of Toy Story toys over the years. I got my collection right over here, and I'm just going to be talking about it. So Toy Story debuted in 1995. But finding toys around when this movie came out was like finding a needle in a haystack. Like, these figures sold way too well. Like, I'm sorry. Here's like a Buzz I have from that period of time. Light to focus on him. Like, these figures did get it right. They weren't super detailed, but this Buzz has a great head sculpt. And like, this is a bendy figure. I do have the Woody to go with him. I just don't have it with me right now. And then here I have a General Mills Woody who came from General Mills, obviously, from 1995. And look at this guy. A lot of people think he looks like well, I've heard, if you know who Water Comet Studios is, he's another YouTuber. He does some Toy Story stuff. He says that this Woody looks like a horse. I don't think he does, but I can see where he's going. Like, he has a really, like, wide head sculpt. Like, his head sculpt's slim, but his eyes are way too far apart, and his teeth are really odd. But he's a pretty good figure. He's way better. The Buzz from that line is so ugly. There's probably some other video on it. But I do love that like, classic 90s style of Toy Story toys has just become such an icon nowadays. I'll show you kind of an example, even though these aren't from the 90s. I've talked about these in my recommended Toy Story toys video. It's these. Ugh. It's these soap dispensers from Toy Story 3. Look at these. They're so hideous. Like, you cannot buy these things. They're so ugly. Like, look at this Woody. That head sculpt is awful. Like, look, everything about this head sculpt is wrong. Its shape, his hat is way too small. His legs are long and like look like they're like deflated. He doesn't have any spurs. And this Buzz, oh my gosh, man. Look at this. Yeah, that head sculpt is so puffy. He looks like he's like evil Buzz. Sorry, that was my mom. But he looks like evil Buzz. Like, look at that head sculpt, man. Again, his legs are way too long. I mean, these are cool collector's pieces, but these came out around Toy Story 3. Yeah, the best age of Toy Story products. And these are so hideous. Like, you cannot buy these things. And this Buzz is such a mess. These are soap dispensers. So, like, they came with, like, blue bath stuff. The Woody I was able to get it out of, but the Buzz I couldn't, and he leaked. And I had no idea, because, like, he's just a mess all around. These are just not good products. There is another variant of these that are, like, yellow. They're a little better. The Woody has a little bit of a better head sculpt. It's still a little ugly, though. But that's kind of the 90s style of stuff. Because it was good. I mean, it was, like, Toy Story's beginning age. And, like, here's a Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2 Happy Meal. A lot of people probably don't really like him. This is the only Stinky Pete I have, but he does it for me. I got him at an antique toy store, but, like, maybe it's just the head sculpt being, like, I don't know, like, something about this I can just tell, like, people wouldn't like. And I've heard some people say they don't like him. The early 2000s period was... Well, now the early 2000s period was a bit random. Because, like, Then you had stuff like this. This is a Woody from McDonald's, and ooh, look at this guy. He is definitely like the weirdest looking Woody I have. Look at that head sculpt. It's so, his head is so slim. His head looks like it's squished. His eyes are like red, or like a reddish brown. And part of what ruins this is the fact that like he always has to be posed like this. Like pose him any other way, it's just off. His hat is like the wrong shape. His neck is a little bit too long. But like you can't pose him in any other way than this. Like his proportions are so odd. And like the only, like the boots are okay. He did come with Andy, but I traced over it with Sharpie. Oh, that looks so bad now that I'm seeing that in my camera. But this period was honestly okay. Oops. And then you get into Toy Story 3. This is where stuff really starts to turn around. We got these beauties right here. These action figures. I really want to talk about this one. This is a lasso one. He doesn't have his lasso anymore, but look how good that head sculpt is. Like, the proportions on this are so perfect. Like, the star's the perfect size. His body's slim. His vest is the right length. His gun holster even moves. His boots are, like, right. Except, I feel his boots, like, heel is a little bit too high, but that's okay. And, like, he even has sculpted hairlines. Like, just look at this from the side. Everything about this figure is just so dang good. We have this basic Toy Story 3 one. This guy's definitely not as good. His head sculpt seems a little puffy, in my opinion. Like, his head looks like it was, like, inflated or something. Like, it's a little bit too big. Or, like, too wide and whatnot. Like, he just seems like a little bit wide all the way around. His legs are weirdly bent, so he has a hard time standing. But his legs do kick back and forth. I got this at a thrift store. Apparently some kid named Eli owned this before me. And then, we have this Jessie. Again, another fantastic looking head sculpt. Look at that. That just screams Jessie. You can just hear Jessie's voice right now. But yeah, and there were those. I did have the Buzz to go with them, but I don't have it anymore. I gave it to a friend of mine. But like, if they brought back something like that in like action figure form and brought like every character, like even the ones from Toy Story 4, which we'll get to in a little bit, that would be pretty much like the ultimate line. These were made by Mattel, and compared to the ones from like Toy Story 4 onward, it's not that great. I mean it's good, but it's definitely not as good. And then around the same time, you got the Toy Story collection products, which I don't have one, but my collection's up there. I have the only Toy Story collection products I have the Woody, 2 Buzzes, the Bucket of Soldiers, and I think that's it. Yeah. And those, like, were kind of mixed, honestly, because, like, yes, they're definitive, but they were $50 back in the day. And then when Toy Story 4 came around and the quality of them severely dropped, then they were $90. I kid you not. I remember just going into a store and begging my mom for a Toy Story collection Woody, but it was $90, and she couldn't do it. I had to wait till Christmas to get that. And then around that is when there was like that weird period when these were like ending and like the Mattel 7-inch line was beginning. So I guess now we can move on to Toy Story 4 onward. So probably definitely the most popular Toy Story toys you'll see nowadays in stores are these Mattel 7-inch action figures. Which, I mean, they're nice. Here's this Buzz right here. I have 2 of him. But these just don't have any detail. Like, at all. His face is all screwed up because I tried to Sharpie his eyebrows back on because he was losing them. But, like, I mean, his head sculpt's okay. It's not the worst. But if it was hand-painted rather than spray-painted, because you can see it's all, like, pixely and whatnot. I don't know if you could tell, but it's all pixely and stuff. Like, Mattel has the right idea. Have this with all the colors in it, then that would be, like, a perfect Buzz action figure. But, yeah. Definitely one of the things that got the best treatment by Mattel around 2019 was this RC. Look at that. That RC is so accurate. He's not the right size. He's pretty dusty too. He's not the right size, but he is like just so good looking. It's like, I'd say he's even more accurate than the Toy Story Collection one. Because the Toy Story Collection one has this like blue rim around here, when this one doesn't. And this one just like has like a better face, in my opinion, than Toy Story Collection one. I don't know why. I don't even have a full-size RC, but oof. Sorry, just looked at my shelf. My shelves are dusty. I need to dust them. But going back to that like 90s period, here's the older RC. Yeah, the other one's way better. This one just has a few things that are off on it, but yeah. And then also, in 2022, this got introduced to the market. Roundup Fun Woody. I don't get why Mattel claims they can't make full-size stuff when they literally make this. This is not full-sized. It's a little tiny. It's around, like, maybe like a foot tall. Like, his head and everything are small. But he does have a pull string.
Well, howdy. Nice to see you.
He does make that weird sound because I've got this Walmart. And then if here, that's like a Walmart exclusive. Because this Woody was like, I feel like he was kind of a scam to a lot of people. Because originally, like, his prototype head sculpt was like this, like, closed mouth and straight eyebrow, like, toy mode face that, like, everyone on the internet is so obsessed with. Which I'm not really. I don't really care for it, but I mean, I do like it, but I don't really care about movie accuracy, which, yeah, but. And then people thought he was going to be full size because he's a doll and had a string and everything.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
It's one reason people also liked him was because of that line. But, because no Woody ever has somebody's poisoned the water hole. Ever. And, like, a bunch of people are mad about that because a lot of people like that line. But, I mean, like, this is an improvement from the Toy Story 4, like, Walmart Woody. Because, I mean, at least he has, like, a real badge. Like a more detailed bandana and just like a more detailed body and better lines. Head sculpt, this one's probably better. His head sculpt could be better. It's not that bad. I can tell it's Woody, but I mean, like, the fact that, like, this intrigues me. Mattel claims they apparently can't make full-size stuff because, like, the 7-inch stuff just sells better for them. But then why do they make stuff like this? It's like a action figure plush or like full-size hybrid. I never did understand that. Like, Mattel has like makes like such interesting products that like they say they won't make and then they end up doing it. I don't know. But yeah, that's my video on the vast growth of Toy Story toys over the years. Hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, share if you so choose. Hope you guys like this video. Have a good day.